We'll get started in just a minute or so. So warm up your wrist or whatever you need to do. So past in February, we worked on a minute. What did we do? Were we doing form? I can't remember, but we started the first session. We did plank and down dog for I think 2 minutes each. So then last month we were working on side plank, down dog and plank. So this month we're gonna do, and you can choose if you want to go back to plank or form, you're welcome to do that and repeat. But otherwise we're gonna do the first minute is a 3-legged down dog with one leg lifted, shoulders working on shoulders leveling. And then the second minute will be the other leg. The third minute will be a hovering tabletop. So toes curled, 90-degree angle with the body. And we're just gonna work like that for 60 seconds. And then the last one will be plank, optional spider taps. So for the last minute. All right, so we still are gonna work the first 4 minutes time. The last 10 minutes or so will be glutes. And then everything else in between will be different every class. All right, so go ahead and set up for down dog. Come into tabletop, walk your hands forward, curl your toes. And then once you're in your down dog, just shift forward for a minute and check so that when you land in your plank, it's fingers or shoulders, wrist, elbows stacked, fingers gripping, and then heels over toes, and then press back to down dog. And then when you're in your down dog, press into the ball of the left foot and reach your right leg as high as you can. In that first minute, if you're lifting the leg, and you can opt not to, but if you are, you're gonna work on really leveling the shoulders. So that's probably gonna mean a little bit more press through that left hand to lift that left shoulder in line with the right, where we tend to dump into the left. And then try to lift the right leg as high as you can and keep that left hip inside so it's behind the left heel, and try to use your right glute. Push and reach through the toes. Lock your arms, hug them in tight. If you have to bend the left knee or come to the tiptoes, that's fine too. Pull low belly in and reach and stretch and push. Shoulders squared. Okay, last 8. We're just gonna switch the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, left foot goes high. Same thing except opposite now. Press out of the right shoulder a little more. Really lock the arm. Arms in close to the ears. Press more into the thumb index finger area of the hands. Lift through that left leg as high as you can. Chest lowers. Arms locked, ears to shoulders. Use the left glute. Again, you can bend the right knee or the heel down. Try to find a place where it's static and it's a power hold, just everything tight and engaged. More than halfway, you guys. Our third one's gonna be our hover tabletop. Push, lock, reach. Breathe. All right, last 10 here. 8, 6, get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into tabletop first, curl the toes. Pick up the knees and dome slightly through the upper mid back. So create a little 90-degree tabletop here. Draw the belly in, pull the ribs to the hips, grip the fingers. If you prefer another variation, you're welcome to do that. Our last thing is gonna be our plank. And you have the option, you can do forearm plank. You can still do taps with that, spider taps a little harder, or you can come into plank and just hold plank, or you can add your plank and do your spider taps for the obliques. Pull the belly in here. Posterior tilt, hips to ribs. Last 15. Lock the arms, press them out away. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come to your plank in 1, and then again, you can add the taps. Grip the fingers. A minute's a long time to do the taps, so if you just want to do a little bit, that's fine too. Keep your head in line with your spine, so just gaze slightly forward, throat and neck long. halfway. Get child's pose after this, stay strong. This is firing up the heat in the body too, so preparing us for more movement. Last 20. Lift through the core. 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down. Let's take embryo pose. Take the hands around onto the sacrum, palms facing up. Yeah, so I just do this stuff, the time stuff at the beginning, because one, it's just good muscle memory for the body, because a lot of these postures are sort of blueprints for some of the other things that we're doing. It also helps us fire up the body without too much movement. And it's just good accountability. It's the kind of stuff that none of us will probably do on our own, so a little bit of accountability. All right, when you're done, come to down dog. I want you to walk your feet back about an inch so you feel like you're in a wider, well, you are in a wider down dog, but it feels a little harder on the balls of your feet. And we're just going to slowly ripple forward into up dog. You can stay on the balls of the feet or you can roll over the toes. And when you come back through slowly, find that tiptoe plank, grip the fingers, and use your core to pull you back. We'll do that a few times. Ripple, go slow. Take time with these back bends because it's our first back bends of the morning. Use the core, use the legs. Slowly using the core, pull your body back. If you want to walk the feet in a little bit more to your regular down dog, you can stay on the balls of the feet. That might feel better. Let's do about 3 more. Nice and slow, ripple through the spine. Use your core in your up dog. Use your core to pull back for your down dog. Take the time. 2 more. One more. And downward facing dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Come to your tiptoes very high. Push the mat away and tiptoe all the way to the front of the mat. If you have to come to the fingertips to stay on the tiptoes, that's okay. Come all the way forward, toes behind the wrists, and then push your heels forward. You're on the balls of the feet. I want you to find ragdoll. You can bend the knees though. You're gonna find this little dance. Your heels might hit the floor, but pick them right back up and just use the toes to grip as you kind of move back and forth. Keep the balance though on the balls of the feet. Pull your elbows gently downwards. You're feeling the back body light up here. Last 5, stay on the toes. 4, 3, 2, and release your heels. Shake it out, everything out. From here, start to come into extreme chair. It's early, so just start to sit the hips if you need the hands on the mat or behind you. Otherwise, dropping the hips. We're just taking this to boat pose, so if you absolutely need to, go ahead and go to boat. Otherwise, reach your arms up in your extreme chair, or however far you can get down. Hold it here, reach up. You're either in boat or extreme chair for 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll meet in boat. Just drop onto the sits bones. Any variation. So sometimes it's nice to lift the legs, and sometimes it's nice to keep the feet down and focus more on really lifting the chest and keeping the spine long. Just lift the heels, let the big toes sort of brace you on the mat, and then work on lengthening your spine. Hold here. All right, we're gonna work on little pistol squats, but not standing up, so no worries there, but we will roll back for momentum. Use your hands to brace you, especially if you have any neck issues. Don't roll all the way under the neck. It'll look like this. You'll roll back, extend one leg, shift forward, pop the hips up and hold, and then you'll switch legs. Right leg, pick you up, hold, and then switch. Do that a few times. So this is really good for working with some balance. Try to hold that lift with control. Do a total of 5 on each side. Okay, this last round, meet on one leg and hold it. Knee on one leg, lift it up and hold. For 10, 8, 6, we're gonna switch it out here. 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, other leg and hold. Pick up the hips, balance, reach for 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back onto your sits bones, find your boat pose again. This time, you're gonna tap the toes and pick them back up. 10, 8, keep the chest lifted, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold them up. 1, any variation with the legs, hands to heart, twist to the right, twist to the left, twist to the right and the left. Nice and slow, control for 10, 9, from the obliques. 'Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center, grab your shins, scoot back if you need to. We're gonna rock and roll. Crow is an option. Plant the hands, knees to arms, or otherwise walk or shoot the legs back. Take your vinyasa. Add the crow if you want a little challenge. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, lift your right leg high to the sky. We're gonna bring the heel to the bum without opening the hips. And then straighten it, and just do that a few times. Heel to the bum, lift it high, like that 3-legged down dog we started with. Opening up the hamstrings for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3-legged dog. Shift forward, bring the knee into the nose, and hold in scorpion. Stay there, or I'm sorry, in plank. And then bring your toe towards your head. Stay in plank. Pull it in again, round the spine. Again, lift the foot towards the head. Pull it in. You've got 5 of these. Really curl and squeeze through the core for last 2. Last 1, prepare to step. Round through the mid-back, step through heel, ball toe. Set up for crescent lunge. So always set the legs first, get a good foundation. Inhale, rise all the way up when you're ready. Adjust the back leg as needed. You can soften for a moment, sink down, and then lengthen tailbone, and press the leg straighter. All right, the movement here is hands are gonna come to heart. We're gonna shift forward and pick up the left leg and twist. You can bend it, twist the elbow and tap the knee. Then reach up and step back, tap the left knee. Then do it again. Twist, bring the hands through to heart, tap the elbow to the outer thigh, step back, tap the knee. Pick it up, do it again. Go real slow with this. Try to look at one spot. You don't have to turn the head necessarily, but twist from the core. And then go slow. Always moving with control against gravity, nice and slow. Five more. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold that last one. Tap the knee and then come up and twist. Hold it there. See if you can extend the leg and grab the outer foot and then take the left arm back. Lift the chest. Twist. Squeeze that right glute. Slow transition to crescent lunge. Come forward, reach up, extend the leg back, lower the foot, reach up nice and high, and then bring the hands down and step back and lower all the way down to the mat. 10 hand release push-ups. Keep the toes curled under. Kind of keep the legs lifted here, even the hip points. Pick up the hands and squeeze the shoulder blades. Push the hands down, hug arms in, push straight up. If you need the knees down, that's okay. Pick up the hands. So when you pick the hands up, a little squeeze of the shoulder blades. Arms in close. Grip the fingers. Use the triceps. 5 more. Last 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. All right, we got the left side to do. Stand in the ball of the right foot, left leg goes high like we started class. Push the mat away, lock the arms, and then just heel to bum without opening hips. Bend and straighten. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight leg, and then shift forward, knee to the nose, hold here, curl and round. Stay in your plank, bring your foot towards your head, curl and round, foot to head. Last 2. And 1. Prepare to step, heel ball toe. Prepare your crescent lunge. Drop the hips. When you're ready, peel your upper body all the way up. Find crescent first, soften the knee as needed to adjust. Lengthen tailbone and then press through that back leg, lift through the glute and hamstring. And then again, we'll move slowly into those twists. So as you move through heart center, hands through heart center, bend the right leg, tap the arm. Send the leg back, gently tap the knee, reach up, and then do it again. Helpful to look at one spot, even as you twist the body. Pull the belly in, we move from that low belly, center of gravity. So find that, ignite that before you even start the movement. We got 5 more. Go slow as you need to go. Last 2, we'll hold that last one. All right, last one, tap, lift, twist, and then hold. And then maybe extend the leg, grab the outer foot, reach the right arm back, lift the chest, twist the upper body, squeeze the left glute. Make your way slowly back to the center. Reach up, extend the leg all the way back. Step to crescent, and then bring the hands down. And again, just step back and lower all the way down to the mat. 10 more. Knees or no knees, curl toes. Hands pick up, squeeze shoulder blades, arms in, push. Slide your ribs by your arms. Halfway. Pick up the hands, press them down, arms in close. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good job. Downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Right and left. Inhale, this time pick up the leg, open the hip, heel to the bum, but shoulders low. Just try to lift through that inner right thigh, drop the left heel if you need to, or it might even make it easier. You can bend that knee a little bit and get that right leg up. Release the right foot down, other side. Left leg lifts, bend the knee, heel to bum, open hips, not shoulders. Try to get that right heel down, maybe bend and soften the right knee, lift through the left inner thigh, push out of right shoulder. And release. And now shift forward, come all the way back down onto the mat. Find cobra position. Feet can be a little bit apart here. Hands in close to the body. And we're just gonna pick up the upper body, just like those hand release push-ups, and then lower back down. Do that again. Using the low spine. Arms in close, pick it up. So keeping the feet pressing down, just picking up the upper body. Last 3, use that low spine. Hold it a little bit at the top, little beat. One more time, pick it up and hold it for 5, 4, lift higher, 3, 2, 1. Now lower down, make a pillow, bend your knees, and just pick up the legs. Try to get the thighs all the way up the mat.
Pick up the knees and the thighs. Legs bent here. 5, 4, 3, 2, get ready, hold it up just for a second, hold it. All right, bring the legs down, keep the legs bent, bring the hands by the chest again. Now pick up everything, knees, thighs, hands, chest, tap. Pick it up again. Lower, lift, and lower. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it and lower down. Relax the legs, curl the toes, lift the knees or press into the knees and push into the plank. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. All right, for fun, just to get the heat up a little bit, take a couple of shakti kicks if you want to walk the feet in a little closer. You're gonna look forward, bend the knees, and just hop and kick the heels to the bum, and then land soft. Heels to bum, it'll look like you might get some hang time, but just more than anything, get the blood moving. For 5, 4, we're gonna land in the chair, feet together. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet together, forward fold, shake it out. All right, come into chair. So start to drop the hips, reach up. And then bring the hands to the heart. I'm going to twist to the right. Hook the left arm outside the right leg. Try to pull left knee back in line with right and pull the heart forward and twist from there. And then come to the ball of the left foot. And then slide the left foot back a little bit. You're still on the ball of the foot. Really squeeze that right glute, lift the chest. And then just tap left heel to the bum and to the floor. 10, 9, squeeze that right glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Now extend it back, pull it in. Tap the big toe, pull it in. 10, squeeze that right glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pull it in. Now extend it out and hold it. Lift it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the foot and release. Shake it out, forward fold. Probably not pretty, but just do the best you can with that. We're working to stabilize with that bottom leg. All right, let's do it again. Come back into chair, reach up, sit low, hands to heart, and then this time we twist over to the left. Find that hook, pull right knee back, press the hands to heart center, come to the ball of the right foot, slide it back like 1 or 2 inches, get light in it, really press down into the left foot, squeeze the glute, and then heel to bum. Tap, tap the big toe. So we're not putting any weight on that right foot, just a little tap, heel to bum, and then toe to the floor. 10, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now extend it back, tap the toe, pull it in, and tap. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time extended, hold it for 5, lift it up, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, forward fold, shake it out. And then press through the feet, suck in the stomach, squeeze through the glutes, and roll it up slowly, resisting all the way out. Reach the arms overhead. All right, so palms together, don't interlace. And then we're gonna slide the right hand, I'm gonna open the feet just a little bit here, about hips width distance. Slide the right hand down the right leg, and then reach the left arm up. And then our lateral stretch pulses are here. So slide the right hand and lift. Slide it down and then lift it up. Feel this in the left side. You can soften the knees a little bit here, but the legs are active, pressing through the feet. Pull belly in, glutes in. Slide it down, pull it up for 8, 7, really feel those obliques doing the work. 6, 5, 4, 3, go a little further, 2. Now hold it down there, and now take the right hand, palm facing up, and bring it and tap the left hand, or at least get close to it, maybe up to shoulder height. Keep the lateral stretch, keep the legs active, just lift and lower that arm to meet the other one. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then all the way up to center. Move the hip side to side, let that go, and let's do the other side. So reach it up, then slide the left hand down to the left outer thigh, and then up and over. Again, soften through the knees, really draw the belly in, lift and lower. Keep that 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it down there. Keep the stretch on the right side, palm facing up with the left hand. Lift it up, lower it down. Lift and lower, like you're trying to catch a ball between the hands. You've got 6. Keep reaching. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. 1, use your core, come back to the center, arms down by your side. Shake it out there. All right, inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Optional crow, take your vinyasa, half lift, hands down, knees into the arms if you're taking crow, heel up, pull the heart through the arms to shoot the legs back. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. All right, lift your right leg high to the sky, bend the knee, open and scorpion the tail again. This time turn the left toes to the center. Come to a side plank, bend the right knee up towards the top of the mat, and then see if you can extend the arm overhead. And then exhale, elbow to knee, squeeze. And then expand it out. If it's too much, you can take a modified version, drop that left shin down, pull the elbow to the knee, and then expand it out. Squeeze it in, expand it out for 5. Push into that right hand. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Maybe grab the shin, pull it in, try to lift through that left hip, spin the heart to the ceiling, and then gently step your right foot behind you. Open up, find a variation of a back bend that feels good. You can reach up or reach out to the right, palm facing up, and let gravity just press it down, opening through that right shoulder and chest. All right, taking this right foot, pick it up, and then step underneath your heart. It's a shorter step. We're going into triangle. Turn your left toes a little bit out to the left, and then take your right hand to your right foot, and take your left arm up, and then just straighten the right leg. And if you have to slide the right hand, that's okay. But we want to keep that right rib cage long. I want left hip to roll downward slightly, and then take your hand to your left rib and roll that open. So the twist is through the thoracic, not the hips. And then if you want, take that right hand, hook your big toe for a moment, and just get length in your hips and your right rib rather. All right, take the left arm up. So we're just gonna lift up. Keep that right leg kind of slightly bent, pushing into the big toe. Keep cutting the hips back, and we're just working the obliques again. So lift up and tap. Keep that left hip rolling slightly down. Don't try to twist it open. Use your side body strength here to lift and lower. Keep your legs super active though, that's your foundation. For 8. If it's too much, just hold triangle. Use that back leg, push through the heel, squeeze through the glutes. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it in your triangle. Good, now rise back up. Turn your left toes to the left, bend the knees, skandasana, come down. So come all the way down, but lift the hips, and you're on the heel of the right foot, toes pointing up. And then come onto the ball of the left foot if you can, and take your hands out towards your left leg, and tent the fingertips and lean into the hands. And then see if you can press into the hands and the ball of the left foot and start to lift the right leg up and tap. Lift and lower for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, let's hold it up there, hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down, go ahead, straighten both legs, come through center, take an extended down dog, drop the chest here nice and heavy, melt it towards the mat, and then slowly walk the hands back in, back to the center, bring your hands down, step back, lower chaturanga, inhale to upward facing dog, stay here. We're gonna do this 6 times. We're gonna pull back to chaturanga, and then back to upward facing dog. You can stay on the tops of the feet or roll through the toes, pull to chaturanga, upward facing dog for 3, 2, last one, all the way to up dog, and then slowly downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Lift your left leg high to the sky, bend the knee, open up to scorpion, and then turn into that side plank. Again, push your right foot flat, pull your left knee towards your armpit, reach your left arm overhead, and then elbow to knee, squeeze it. If you need to modify, bring your right shin down. Expand it out, pull it in. So it's a knee to elbow tap, not a lot here. Give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2. All right, last one, maybe grab the shin, use that as leverage to roll the shoulder open, look up, and then gently flip your dog, take whatever variation, open that arm out to the left, open up the heart. Again, stepping forward into that triangle, so without the use of the left hand, pull the knee back to the chest, step under your heart, spin your right foot, set the legs, bend that left knee, take the hand of the foot, and then start to straighten the leg as you lift, and if you have to take the hand away, that's okay. Right hip rolls forward and down a little bit. Again, right hand to left ribs, roll the ribs open, and then extend the arm. And then we're just gonna tick-tock, so again, left rib cage long, hips pull back, drive into that right heel, and then stabilize the legs, pick up the body, and then bring it down. Give a softness to that left knee if you're a hyperextender, so push into the big toe mound and lift the toes like you're pressing a gas pedal. Keep moving through the waist, but really using those obliques. For 6, 5, nice and slow. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold the triangle, reach up, and then lift up again. Bend the right knee as you turn the toes, come down to skandasana. Again, try to get the heel up on the right foot, your left heel pressing down, walk your hands out at an angle to the right, tent the fingertips, push the weight into the hands and the ball of the right foot, and then start to pick up the left leg. Tap and lift. For 8, 7, a lot of inner thigh work. For 4, 3, 2, get it up there, hold it up there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, straighten both legs, walk the hands forward again, find extended down dog, let it feel good for a breath or 2. And then slowly walking the hands back and back to the front, plant the hands, step back, and again, taking a vinyasa here. Hold in your up dog, come back to chaturanga, back to up dog, chaturanga, up dog. Good job, you guys. For 5, 4, 3, 2, upward facing dog, hold, and downward facing dog. And then drop down onto your knees, find tabletop. And then bring your hands, bring your shoulders forward. And we're just gonna work on little chin taps, but you wanna come way forward for this and then hug the arms in, work the triceps. So bend the arms, tap the chin. Try not to collapse keep the body like a plank of wood. Just lean forward, bend the elbows, tap chin, push it up, chin stand, tap. If it's too much for your elbows, don't go so far or lean forward more. Arms in close to the body. You should feel this in the triceps. 10, 8, 6, core strong, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose. Let's go back to that embryo, palms facing up on the sacrum, bow the head, and then roll shoulders forward. We made it. We're into our glute work section. So just commit, because we do one leg for a while before we switch to the other. So if you commit to one, you commit to both. And then let's go ahead and set up down into our forearm plank. Messed up. Okay, set up for forearm, bend the right leg, flex the foot, and then pick it up, push and squeeze. If you're new to this, I think most of you have done it. We'll start on the right leg. We're here for a bit. Just go slow with control all the way to the highest point. Squeeze it. I'll count. Just you can close the eyes or whatever you need to do to go within. Squeeze. Feel the work in the glutes. For 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. 1, pulse it and squeeze it. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, hold it up there. Tap the toe, lift up and squeeze. Tap and lift. All the way up, highest point. Lift and squeeze. Lower with control. For 5, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Again, pulse. Lift it higher. For 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it up 1. Now come to the right fingertips, spin to stack everything. Turn your toes to the right. Lift the leg up high, pulse. Outer glute, lift it as high as you can. Lift it higher for 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it up 1. And then spin, go over to the left, bring your leg out to the right, lift up the leg, squeeze and pulse. So now the toes are turned down, hips closed, but the leg is high. For 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it up 1. Come back to the center, bend the knee heel to the bum, lift up through the knee, and then kick out at an angle. Hug that left hip in, and as you kick, you squeeze and straighten. For 10, push and squeeze, flex the foot. 6, 4, 2, and 1. Now take your left foot over your left ankle, leg is straight, and a big karate kick out to the right, and then tap. Keep it straight the whole time. Just 10 of these. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it out on this last one. Now tap the foot and then kick it out and bend the knee. Straighten and tap the foot and then kick scorpion tail. Tap and kick. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to the starting position, knee bent, lift up and lower for 10. This is it. All the way up to the hip height for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out side to side. We've got one more side. It's a lot. So if you're new to that, first couple times, you may have to take a break and then rejoin. Don't give up. All right, let's come back down, finish strong, reset everything, and then pick up the left leg. Again, knee bent for the first round, lift and lower, squeeze through that left glute at the top. Squeeze it, go to the highest point. Push, lift, and squeeze. Hug that right hip in, so you're using that as well. For 5, push and squeeze. 4, 3, 2, hold it up there on 1, and then pulse. Four, 3, 2, hold it up 1. Straighten the leg, tap the big toe, same movement, lift and lower. Slowly tap it, don't let it drop heavy. All the way up. 10, 8, 6, 5, all the way up. 4, 3, 2, lift it up, hold it, squeeze and pulse. For 10, lift it higher. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up 1, spin, open the hips here, stack them, lift the leg high, and now lift it up and outer glute pulses. Lift and lower, just tiny, tiny pulses. Lift it higher if you can. For 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it up 1. Go ahead and close the hip, but keep the leg up, walk to the right, 45, leg out to the left. We're working into that glute hamstring attachment. Little pulses, highest point, little squeezes. For 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it up 1. Come back to center, right hip under, and then bend the knee, lift the knee high, kick out at an angle, and then as you kick and straighten, you squeeze. For 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the foot across, big kicks out for 10. Tap. Cross it over the calf. 4, 3, 2, and now hold it out 1, tap the foot, and then a scorpion tail, kick it behind you. Tap, straighten, and then bend and lift. You feel it in both glutes, most of these exercises. 4 more. All right, last one here. Now bring it back like we started. Knees are bent, lift up and lower for 10. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move your hips side to side. Good stretches for that is pigeon or come to a seated spinal twist, set up, and then just pull the leg in towards the chest. Don't worry so much about the twist, but draw the leg across the body and then lift through the chest and a little twist to the right. You'll feel that along that outer glute, outer thigh. So do a little bit of that, especially if it's your first time doing this series with me. You didn't do it last month. You're not used to that. You stretch that out. All right, so that's yoga strength for Tuesday. I'll see you guys. There's 9 sessions this month. So every Tuesday, Thursday, you'll get the link regardless. So don't worry if you're not showing up live, but I appreciate you guys for getting up and showing up. All right, have a great day. Appreciate you. Bye, Lisa. See you guys. Bye, Caitlin.